When somebody gives you the largest gem of its kind in the world, you can't just put it on display and say, there it is. You have to make a production of it. That's why there was only one armed guard and a whole flock of reporters and photographers at the unveiling of the Balboa Topaz. The entourage followed the gem, carried by the white-gloved museum director, from a bank vault at 6th and Laurel to the museum in Balboa Park. There it was put on display for all of 30 minutes. The 2-pound topaz is the gift of the James Youngbloods of Rancho Santa Fe. When it was found in Brazil, it weighed 5 pounds and it was white. If it had been left in the ground, natural radiation would have turned it blue in a few million years, but the museum didn't have that long to wait.
Through placing the stone next to an irradiating source, such as a linear accelerator, it took man a mere 4 weeks. In the hands of a master gem cutter, the delicate process of cutting and polishing the rough blue topaz actually began. With topaz seldom discovered in sizes suitable for gem use, let alone the almost 5-pound size, there was absolutely no room at all for any error.
If there had been an error, the Balboa Topaz just wouldn't have been, and we'd have had nothing to marvel at. The public won't be able to see the Balboa Topaz until a bulletproof case is built for it. They say it'll take about 4 weeks to do that. Shirley Clum, News 8, Balboa Park. Hey, would you look at this? The Muppets are at the San Diego Museum of Art. I always personally considered the Muppets art, but I always thought that was really kind of lowbrow, something for the kids. Not so. The Muppets are art. I'm not the only one who feels that way. Stephen Brezzo is acting director of the museum, and he thinks the Muppets belong here.
I think they're wonderful art form. They're inventive, they're charming, they're dynamic, they possess all of the fine characteristics of good art, and the point that they happen to be very, very popular right now is just another point to their credit. But we're excited to have them here. We think San Diegans will be delighted to see them, and we hope we'll be able to bring more exciting exhibitions here to San Diego.
The Muppets aren't actually performing, they're locked in plexiglass cases, but just seeing them close up is worth the price of admission. And the other displays that show how the Muppets are made and the people who work them behind the scenes, well, they'll just really thrill Muppet fans of all ages. And speaking of age, did you know that Kermit the Frog is 25 years old? That's right. This is Kermit as he was seen in his first television appearance back in 1954. That's when the Muppets were known as Sam and Friends. Well, Kermit outgrew his co-workers, but he'll never outgrow his fans, or vice versa. And if you doubt that, just hang around the museum for the next 6 weeks or so and count how many old friends stop by to say hello. Shirley Clum, News 8, Balboa Park.